Hey guys, Scott back again with a new beer dissection video for you today. Depending on when you're watching this, recently I picked up another one of those compilation packs, this time from Oskar Blues. I'll probably have it popping on the screen or over my shoulder. Oskar Blues, I'll just show you the one we're going to be doing today, called Cosmic Mutant IPA, okay, by Oskar Blues. Now, Oskar Blues, they have this 15-pack compilation. There's about 5 beers, 3 beers of each. You can do the math. Now, Oskar Blues, I know they have, I think they produce beer out of Colorado, North Carolina, maybe even Texas, something like that. They've been around for a while. Before starting to do reviews for this compilation pack, I had only had the Mama's Little Pils, which is a very good Pilsner. I haven't reviewed it as of the filming of this one yet. I'm expecting that one to be very good. But in that pack, if you didn't see it flash over the screen, it's got like 2 IPAs, I think 1 hazy. They got a Pale Ale, American Pale Ale, the Pilsner, another lager, something like that. So remember, I always like these compilation packs because you can really kind of get a profile of a particular brewery for a very economical price. And you can taste several beers instead of just running a gamble at a local beer store and just picking up a 6 or 12 pack and maybe you don't like all the beers. So you can kind of get a little bit of a intro. And I've done it throughout the course of me starting this channel. Sam Adams, Southern Tier, Oskar Blues now. I've done several of these packs. So I definitely recommend doing that, picking one of them up and just trying them out. So this one today, again, it's called Cosmic Mutant IPA. Definitely have never had this before. Thought I saw something real quick. I'm filming this in April of 2023. I think this one just kind of came out. They call it Experimental 3 IPA series. It looks like it's got a little bit of a space theme here. They talk about alternate dimensions. I'm probably going to have the can spinning a little bit if you can read it pretty quickly. So we've got this Mutant IPA, 7% alcohol. Obviously in a 12-ounce can, and you see that I think it has a Best Buy date of, it's a little muddled at the bottom, so I may not be able to give it to you, but, oh no, canned on January 4th of this year. So I'm in April, so pretty, reasonably fresh, only a few months old, which, you can't, from coming across the country, I can't complain too much. Not as fresh as some of my local microbreweries around here, but anyway, but I definitely haven't had that. They don't really tell you too much if it's in hazy or new West Coast IPA or anything, so that's pretty much it. So Cosmic Mutant IPA, let's crack this bad boy open and take a look at it. I'm just using my regular kind of tulip glass here, almost like a tulip pint glass. All right, so let me pour this out. All right, so right now I can tell you it's looking a little bit like a New England IPA, hazy IPA, but we got a nice light tan, frothy head, and even as I'm sitting here, I'm getting the whiff of the hops, which is a good sign. Light tan to white head, pretty compact foam, which I think will last pretty high. If you can kind of take a look in there. You kind of got a hazy gold color to it. Medium gold, but you kind of got that opaqueness that you see a lot of juicy, hazy New England IPAs. Now remember, I don't know the grist on this beer. A lot of these hazy New England IPAs, if I am correct here, they'll use oats, wheat, unmalted wheat sometimes, and even just the polyphenol and the hop matter. It kind of gives the haziness to it. Okay, so let me take a sniff of the aroma. Okay, so very nice. You kind of got like a peach mango kind of aroma, kind of maybe even like a little pineapple. So kind of a tropical fruit theme to the aroma of the hops. Maybe a subtle grapefruit, but I definitely get more peach, mango, maybe even a little white grape in there. I'm not perceiving really any pine or strong citrus. If there's any citrus, maybe a slight grapefruit there. I'm not really getting much pine or resiny, nothing like that. So And again, you can tell by the color too, they're using pretty pale malt, whether it's like a pale two-row, Pilsner malt, maybe some wheat in there. But very nice. Pleasant. So again, if you like the kind of like that light tropical fruit, peach, light citrus, this is what you're going to be getting in this beer. Okay, maybe I'm expecting to be on the palate. I'm going to have a lot of neutral malt flavors because it just smells kind of very base malt, like white bread, wheat bread type of malt aromas. But nice. I mean, very pleasant. I don't smell, anything off with this. Okay, so anyway, guys, cheers. Cosmic Mutant IPA. Okay. Kind of that medium carbonation. Immediately get, I'm still kind of getting that peach, tropical fruit, pineapple, a little danky, like a little more dank, like maybe like a Simcoe hop will give you. There's definitely a medium mouthfeel here. No carbonic bite. Medium carbonation. Nothing too off the charts. Kind of get a pronounced bitterness, but still not like assertive or highly assertive. So this is kind of sitting in a regular IPA, not like a double IPA range. But you can still get that. On the aftertaste, I get a little bit more of like a overripe pineapple. So between like the mango, little peach, tropical fruit, pineapple, you get between the hops and the balance with the malt. The malt's pretty neutral, like as I was expecting. It's kind of like white bread, wheat bread, bread, not even bread crust, just kind of like very neutral malt profile here. No alcoholic warmth or hotness, which I wouldn't expect at that level. I forget what I said, 6-something%. But there is that kind of lingering in the aftertaste, this dankness of fruit. I mean, it's not horrible. It just kind of gives you that little bit of a, you kind of lose the hop flavor there at the back end. So you get it up front, but then it kind of fleets away pretty quickly. But it's, pretty good. So I would definitely call this a hazy, juicy IPA. It's not so fruit forward, like, smacking the face with grapefruit or mandarin orange or things like that, but just enough fruit to kind of keep it with the residual sweetness, kind of that, fruity kind of IPA. Again, with that pineapple, peach, white grape kind of aroma and flavor with very neutral malt. There are so many New England IPAs out there. It's tough to rate this. I would have to probably bring it down a little bit lower, like a C plus at the very highest, just because I've tasted so much better. Like if you're going to get a New England IPA or hazy IPA, you want it a little bit more hop forward or fruit forward, in my opinion. Even though I don't like New England IPAs all the time, I like other beers just as much, or a nice balance between the two. But this one's kind of like trying to test you with the tropical fruit, but just kind of on the flavor and the aroma, it's just a little bit more subdued than I would expect for the style. Now, if this was kind of a West Coast IPA or typical American IPA or American Pale Ale, it'd probably be pretty much ideal. But when you start getting to hazies, juicies, I usually expect a little bit more with the hops and the fruitiness and things like that. But overall, I mean, still good. I mean, if you had picked up the two beers I've reviewed so far at the filming of this, have been good, and I would definitely recommend this 15-pack. So this is a good beer. It's just, in the world of hazy New England IPAs, things are flooded with the market. I've had a lot better, but it's definitely solid. So you will not be disappointed having this beer. So don't get the wrong idea, just because I sound like I'm being very critical of it. So anyway, guys, this beer dissection was Oskar Blues Cosmic Mutant IPA, part of this compilation pack from Oskar Blues. Solid beer, you can find better out there, probably even more local at your local pub and brewery, since they're brewing hazies so much, so much of them these days. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Until the next beer dissection video, guys, I'll just show it to you one more time. Have a great day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.